So, California is one of the most ass backwards states I've ever been to, and it's really fucking stupid that there are officers that work in California who don't even know the laws that they're trying to uphold. They don't know actual vehicle codes. They believe that California vehicle code is mandatory nationwide. There are training officers who believe that you cannot drive in California unless you have a California driver's license, a California registration, and your vehicle emissions checked in California. 5 tickets. First was modified exhaust. Yes, I have modified exhaust. It's legal here in Arizona, where I live. They can't tell me that my vehicle can't be driven in California if I'm going there to visit or just passing through. They don't have that authority. Invalid driver's license. Officer claimed that my Arizona driver's license is not valid in California because when I went to get through California, I was supposed to go directly to the DMV and get a new driver's license. I'm not moving there, I'm just driving through. Invalid registration. Again, the field training officer believes that the moment you cross over into California, you have to register your vehicle over there. So, modified exhaust. Invalid registration. My registration is perfectly clear. It is up to date to the state that I live in. Invalid driver's license. The officer said that my driver's license, my Arizona driver's license, is not valid in California because the moment I went to California, I was supposed to get a new driver's license. I'm not moving there, I'm just driving through. Ticketed for no front license plate. No front license plate. I live in Arizona. You only have one plate. California has 2-plate law. It doesn't matter. My Arizona plate is valid. I have one. I only need one. I don't need to get a second one just to drive through California. It makes no fucking sense. And then the final ticket, a ticket for no emissions sticker. I didn't get my vehicle emissions tested when I drove through California to go someplace. And it's like, dude, I don't fucking have to. I don't. There is no law that says that a visiting person has to do these things. Go to court. 26 people. There was 14 people ahead of me. All the same shit. All the same tickets, same issues, same stuff. All of them from out of state. There was people from Nevada, people from Arizona. It was mainly people from Arizona, but 14 people ahead of me. Same issues. They made their arguments, but they weren't really fighting it that well. So, but they got their tickets dropped, but I went up, sat there. The cop gets set in the stand. He's still sitting there from all the other ones because it was there was 3 cops. There's 2 sergeants and a field training officer, all of them doing the exact same thing, all the same charges, all the same tickets and everything. But yeah, the officer's sitting there, and the prosecutor asks some questions, and because they're trying to get it's like a $2,500 or a total of $2,500, and they wanted my license revoked. But they asked all the questions, and then they gave me a chance to counter. So I just asked the officer, what law says that I have to register my vehicle and go to the DMV when I'm just driving through to go someplace? I'm not moving here. I don't live here. I have no intention of living here. I was driving on a road from Arizona through California to go back over to Arizona because that's where the way the highway goes. The officer goes, well, it's state law that says that you have X amount of days to get your stuff changed over. I was like, yes, if I'm moving there, if I have an intention to move to the state, if I have the intention to stay in the state for an extended period of time, such as visiting friends and family, I have to get a 3-day permit or whatever. But that's only for RVs. If I'm visiting and it's a regular car or truck or motorcycle or scooter, I don't have to do that stuff. It's only if I intend to move there. Now, the officer tried to make an argument, and the judge stopped him like mid-sentence. He's like, there's no that you don't know what the law is. That is not how this law works. You can't just stop people based on their license plate and give out all these tickets. And the judge was asking questions about it to the officer, and then he turns to the whole courtroom and he goes, raise your hand if any of these 3 officers gave you a ticket for any of these crimes. And he listed off the different vehicle violations, and a bunch of people raised their hands. A bunch. And he went through the docket and checked all the tickets and the violations and everything, and he just put them all in one pile, said they were all dismissed with prejudice, and he spent a good 20 minutes completely ripping these 3 officers to shreds for their inability to understand common law. I mean, you've got 2 sergeants and a field training officer who don't even know traffic laws, and they are traffic police. They're police that their only job is to police traffic, and they don't even know the laws that they're writing tickets for. So, I mean, all my tickets gone. The officers got yelled at big time. Everybody walked out of the courtroom without any tickets, and it's like, how is it that California can have all these officers that don't know traffic laws out there on the streets? I mean, Daily Driven Exotics, he's in California visiting for his work, and they're like, oh, you're from Canada, you can't drive here, you have to register your vehicle. No, he doesn't. Your vehicle, because it's registered in a different state or country, is illegal to drive on our streets. No, it's not. California has the dumbest cops in the world. They really are. You can't argue that they're the best when they're constantly violating the law themselves. You've got officers that were busted giving window tint violation tickets to people, and the windows weren't even tinted, and it's on video. And it's like the cases get thrown out because the officers lie. The most recent documents that I found was like 85% of all traffic violations in the state of California are dropped when the people go to court. People go to court and the citations just get dropped because the officers don't know the law. 85% wrong. If you have a 15% rating, like if you get things right only 15% of the time, you'd get fired. If you're getting paid to clean 100 plates and you only clean 15, you're gonna get fired. I mean, what the fuck, dude? California really needs to just take their officers and send them back to boot, man, because they really need to actually learn the laws. It's ridiculous.